happiness hit her like a train.
So I'm going to actually apply some beauty balm to the tops of her cheeks because I just want this to look really nice, glowy and dewy. And now I'm going to go in with an Arbonne primer. And I like this primer because it's vegan, it's organic, but it also is so silky and it mattifies. So I'm just going to want to mattify the middle of her face. We're going to start with her eye makeup because it is kind of dark and I don't want to redo her eye makeup after the fallout has happened. So if you've seen my holiday video, I talked about these amazing little gift palettes. And actually I did not give this away because I fell in love with it and I'm going to use it today. So that's what we're using, the Stila palette. I'm going to first prep her eyelids with an Urban Decay eye primer. I'm going to go in with my Dermablend brush. It is a concealer brush which I actually love to use for powdered eyeshadows. And I'm going to go in on this kind of light off-white shadow. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. So in this picture, she doesn't have a lot of a defined crease. It's more of just kind of an all-over wash. So we're going to go ahead in with this color here to the left and go an all-over wash on the bottom half of her eyelid. Alright, great. And then I'm going to go ahead and come in here and layer with this kind of soft coppery color. It's almost taupe copper. I'm actually going to keep this close to the lash line but not going past the crease. And again, we're just building colors here. And her looks very shimmery in this editorial. Alright, great. So you can see we're starting to slowly build these colors on her eyes. And for the final color on her eye, we're going to use this dark brown. It has some shimmer in it as well. And we're going to keep this towards the lash line again. Just some back and forth motions, still using the same brush. And you can see I'm only going to just barely, ever so slightly above her lash line. We are going to bring some of these colors underneath, but we'll tackle that as soon as the foundation and concealer is done. So then we're going to take, this is a Too Faced eye pencil, and I'm going to rim the top of her eye and kind of on the inside waterline and smudge it out. And this goes on so deliciously. I mean, it's smooth, there's no tug, which is exactly what you want. And you don't have to be exact here because we're going to smudge it out. Now we're going to rim the inside line of her eye, and I'm going to lift her eyelid up this way. Go in with some Eyelure lashes. This is the Katy Perry line. These are called Sweetie Pie. So now both of her lashes are on, and I'm going to take my Too Faced palette, and this one is called Smokey Eye, and I'm going to use this one called Smokin' Hot. And we're just going to rim the eye, line the eye, over the lash line. By Dermablend. It's a great foundation. It has a lot of coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. This makeup is perfect for covering scars, tattoos, things like that, or if you need a lot of coverage. And I'm just going to use it on a damp sponge, and just that little amount is going to go all the way around her face. Alright, now we're going to add dimension back into the skin. We're going to go ahead and in this picture she has hardly any blush on. So we're just going to add dimension into the skin with this. This is a Diorskin in Nude Tan. And we're just going to do some contouring, adding some color back in the skin. Obviously Vanessa is much darker than my lovely model here, but we're going to make her as kind of bronzy and beautiful as we can, sticking with her color in her skin. And we're not going to use any blush here, like I said. We're just adding color back into the skin. Now we're just going to add just a little bit of highlighter on top of that bronzer, and this is by Dior as well. Sorry you guys for kind of the expensive products, but This is kind of what I have on hand right now, what I'm really into. And this is the same thing, Diorskin Nude Tan, but in 2. So now we're going to finish her eyes, and it's just a small little tip so we can get in underneath the bottom lash line. So we're going to start with just this kind of taupey gold. I'm going to bring it underneath, sticking really close to the lash line, but not being too finicky or picky with this one, because again, this is a light smoky eye. So we want to be a little bit generous with the amount and coverage of this color underneath the eye. Alright, and then finally we're going to go in with that last color, this dark color, underneath the lash line as well. Alright, now we're going to rim her eye with that same Too Faced brown pencil. A final coat of mascara on top and bottom. So now we're going to give her that beautiful deep plum lip, and this one's also by Dior, and it is number 22. The edges of her lip are looking very feathery. So we want to start in the middle of the lip and working our way out.